Good morning. Oh, yeah. I was journaling before coming here today. I just sent the invitation today instead of yesterday because I'm dancing with um episode that has so much to teach me. I'm still with feeling of embarrassment and trying to understand what exactly happened that I really lost it. And it's been very fruitful to do this work. And even though I'm already holding myself and with candor and forgiveness, this is what I want to meditate today anyway. So I hope you can follow through this intention, finding a way that this also talks to you. So as usual, I'm asking us to sit in our sitting bones. You might want to drop the weight, even feeling the sitting bones in the chair a little bit while we breathe out and really empty the lungs. Finding this space of relaxation but tonification as well in the belly. That is a position that we must, let's say like that helps us to breathe deeply and noticing if we are really breathing all the way like the bottom of our lungs, really breathing out and emptying it so that we can recycle the oxygen that is there. So I'm inviting us to take this moment to really pay attention to the breath while connecting to the sitting bones and relaxing the shoulders, aligning the spine. And eventually we can also pay attention to the pauses between inhale and exhale. And also after exhale. And before we go into the 4 phases of our exercise, I want to say our usual prayer. Inspired by Patricia Cota-Robles. And the prayer goes like that. I am present, and I am one with my Father, Mother, God, and everyone evolving with me right now. What I invoke for myself, I invoke on behalf of all of us, in perfect alignment with each individual's task, and is good of all concerned. And so be it. So I'm holding a lot about this event that I shared. Well, I didn't share the details, it doesn't matter. But I just want to bring the concise intention for this moment. I want to be able to hold myself with grace and forgiveness. Just reminding us that forgiveness is a state of consciousness. To look down at myself or the part of me that lost it is to look at myself with compassion and understanding that whatever happened for the good, for my learn, for my growth, and everybody else is involved as well. So in the first step, what we do, as usual, grounded and breathing, aligned with our observer, compassionate and objective self-observer, we ask ourselves if there is anything in my subconscious or unconscious that is not ready to hold myself with grace and forgiveness. What is it? I want to investigate what is in me that is not loving at this moment. And with that question, we go back to our sitting bones, to our breath, and we just observe. So you make some notes if you want, maybe mental notes or written notes about things that you observed in yourself while asking what is in you, and I am asking what is in me that does not allow or is not conducive to self forgiveness, and this place that I want to start holding myself with care, grace, and forgiveness. And with that, we move towards our second part of this exercise, which is the imprinting and being impressed. So in the process of creation, we bring the intention, we look for the first low-hanging fruits of our inner obstacles. And then we allow a process of being imprinted with intention that we want to manifest. We are the hands that print, we are the paper that receive the print, or the clay that receive the hands. And we are also the observer, compassionate and objective observer. Sometimes I transform my intention into a mantra, and I notice the letters permeate my body, getting all the way into my DNA and my soul substance. And while I observe and feel this process, I also notice if there are obstacles, even deeper obstacles. So before we go to the third step of this exercise, I just want to briefly share and maybe clarify this imprinting process when I say about looking and observing the obstacles. So what I observe in the process printing a new blueprint of a person who holds, right? I myself holding myself with care and forgiveness. My mind produces lots of doubts, confusion about what being careful with myself means or what forgiveness means. And I have the clarification. What the pathway guide would say is confusion is one of the principles of evil. I can definitely understand in a deeper level right now why this is so. So those things are the obstacles, right? This confusion is one of the obstacles that I observe myself and I set aside to work in my process. Clarity. We are now moving to vision, which is how we create a reference of who we are if our intention is manifested here and now. So I could go on and work on the obstacles that I found, but I prefer to set this aside, make a note, and continue, bring myself back to my first intention, which is really hold myself with care and forgiveness. So I ask myself, who am I? If this is present here and now. If all the obstacles magically disappear and here I am. How does it feel in my body? How do I relate to other people from this point of reference? And very gently, we are moving towards our final step in this exercise, which is the faith. Faith is that moment where we drop our intention, we let go, and we just drop into even deeper breath, aligning with that place in us where we know everything is well. And because we are humans, even this moment is not perfect, mind will come with doubts or questions. So our beautiful, compassionate, objective observer is here present, observing. And intention for this moment is really just to be. Letting go as much as possible of any trace of fear, at least for this moment. While we are getting to the end of our practice, moving to our sacred breath, Interestingly enough, the call today is really to breathe in divine forgiveness. Okay, you either follow me on that, or you choose your divine quality that you are needing right now. And as you know, sacred breath is the inhaling divine quality, assimilating it when we pause, exhaling and expanding it from inside out, and in the pause after we project it around us. So I am inhaling divine forgiveness. I am assimilating divine forgiveness. I am expanding divine forgiveness into all my cells. And I am expanding divine forgiveness all around myself here. And again, I am inhaling divine forgiveness. I am assimilating divine forgiveness. I am expanding divine forgiveness. And I am projecting divine forgiveness all around my neighborhood, my family, my friends. Last time, I am inhaling divine forgiveness. I am assimilating divine forgiveness. I am expanding divine forgiveness. And I'm projecting divine forgiveness all around the globe, everywhere it is needed. So with that, we can start moving our toes, maybe our hands. Maybe there is even a stretch before I say namaste and wish you all a good week and finish my